Hey everyone, it's Victoria Rooney. I'm here at the Northeast Film Festival, and I'm joined by...
Adam Volerich.
Jack Mannion.
Dom Nero.
Amazing. So you guys are pretty much like an amazing trio. So we have director, we have DP, and we have editor here. And what's the project that you guys worked on? And tell me a little bit about it.
We worked on the feature film Drink and Be Merry, which is a Christmas dramedy.
I love that just from the tease there. That's amazing. So can you, without spoiling it, give me like a little summary about it?
Yeah, it's about a bartender at a small dive bar, serving the regulars in the days leading up to Christmas and just dealing with, a depressing atmosphere.
Oh my gosh. Well, I mean, that sounds like a lot of characters in there, so that already sounds very exciting. So let's start with editing, because I know that could be a task of its own. That is very, very complicated sometimes. When I'm seeing that stuff, sometimes my head just spins, but you edited the whole thing, so tell me about that process. What was it like? Did you kind of approach it a little worried, or did you approach it knowing exactly what you wanted to do?
Well, Adam and I edited the film together.
Amazing.
And so it's nice to come in as an editor after the fact because he can take all the gorgeous stuff that they shot on set and then make something of it. I think they had a pretty strong idea in the script and production phase, so we kind of it's just the process of following that through. And we spent a lot of days and nights at Adam's apartment just editing away, chopping away, and
Those are the fun times.
yeah,
For sure.
yeah, it was a fun time. Yeah.
How long did it take fully to have it all edited?
Yeah, we were just talking about, I think it took about a summer and then a part of the fall.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. That's
Yeah.
pretty good, honestly. That's amazing. Oh, well, it was probably so much fun. That's why, things go fast when you're having fun. So I love that. And then for you guys, DP, director, you obviously collaborate a lot. You have to kind of really work together on the vision. So what was that like? Was it your first time collaborating together, or...
No, we've worked together before, and actually we jumped into making this film right after finishing working on another movie,
nice.
which was actually directed by the star of this movie, Jeff White.
Okay.
So I was the DP on that, and Jack was my gaffer on that. So then moving on to this, knowing I would be directing, it sort of just made sense to bring Jack into that role. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, well that's amazing. And I feel like then you already had your rhythm in a sense, so you were able to kind of bring it to this movie, bring it to this set. So that sounds great. So tell me, how were the shots? Were they hard to get? Were they like, how was it? Because I know sometimes DPs have to do crazy things to get their shots. So how was it?
I think the shots came out nice. I think I would say that. Getting them was a challenge. We had very limited crew. The whole camera department, camera, grip, and electric, was 3 people, basically.
You made magic with us. I love that.
Yeah, so it was just a lot of nonstop heavy lifting. And yeah, super tight production schedule. So moving nonstop. I mean, that was probably good. It gave us less time to overthink things.
Yeah.
True, very, very true. Honestly, that's always the best part, because then you're going, you have it, you have to trust yourself. It's great. So then coming on as director, what kind of inspired you when you read it? What kind of made you want to be like, yes, I want to take this on, I want to go forward?
Well, the whole movie takes place, most of the movie, I should say, takes place inside a dive bar. And so when I read the script, I sort of could see my favorite dive bar in my head. And then I called up that bar, which is the Ale and Witch Pub in New Brunswick, New Jersey. And I begged them to let me shoot there, and they were very, very accommodating. And being able to take this script that was written about that style of location and sort of transpose it to a location that meant so much to me in real life was sort of a wonderful experience. Yeah,
I love that you had that connection to it, and it probably even made it stronger by just even actually having it there. So that sounds so cool. So tell me, guys, I want to hear, what was your favorite memories from doing this film? Start with you.
Yeah, I mean, I've made, tons of short films, and I've DP'd lots of features, but this was my first feature as a director, so just getting the opportunity to make it and being on set with so many friends and people who I admire and respect, it was just a great privilege.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like it was like such a friendly environment, such a nice set, and that's always so important. I feel like that translates to the movie for sure. So what was your favorite moment?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's not to sound redundant, but it's the same thing. It was a really great crew. Like I said, it was small, but that made it intimate. We all knew each other very well. Collaborating with Adam on this was a lot of fun. I think. I don't know.
Yeah, it was a good time.
And yeah, like Adam said, we had just come off another movie where we were, everyone just kind of shifted roles a little bit.
Right.
So it was,
We took a lot of crew from that film.
yeah, a lot of people.
Although when I say a lot of crew, that's like there's only like 8 of us.
Oh my gosh.
So most of the crew.
So
But
most
know
of the
what?
crew.
There's benefits that small crew. You guys get tighter, you get closer, a lot more bonding moments, a lot more fun on set. So I get that for sure. And then editing. I mean, what was your favorite moment from that?
Well, it's kind of a unique situation because Adam and I host a podcast together. We host a film podcast that's available ad-free on SiriusXM's podcast platform. You can also listen to it anywhere you get your podcast. It's called Eye of the Duck. But I mention it because on our podcast, we dissect movies basically and talk about them at length and try to figure out how they work. And then here we are making our own movie. So now it's like we have to put our money where our mouth is and like actually make something good or apply what we learned from our show into, the actual work. So yeah, it's kind of unusual.
So do you think you'll review your film on Eye of the Duck? Can we see that?
I think it's very likely that we will talk about it in some way, shape, or form.
That's amazing. Okay, we'll be watching. So that's Eye of the Duck on Sirius. Amazing. So then where else can we find you guys? If we want to follow along with the movie and you and your journey, where can we find you? Any social media?
Yeah, I mean, checking out Eye of the Duck is sort of the best place to find me, but then you can see what else I'm up to at adamvolerich.com, VOLERICH.
Okay, we can find you.
Yeah, jackmannion.com.
Amazing. I love the websites.
And domnero.com.
Amazing. Wow, that was so easy. I feel like sometimes you get the complicated ones, but your name is how amazing. I love it. Simple as that. All right, well, thank you guys so much for chatting with me. I always end with one last question. So what do you hope that the audience will take away from your film? I know, I always end with a deep thought question.
I just hope people think about how they spend Christmas.
I love that.
Yeah, I think people should walk out feeling hopeful.
I love that. It's so important.
And I mean, I hope that people will watch it and sort of interrogate their relationship with alcohol.
Ooh, I love that we had like hopeful, interrogate. Like these themes are great. It's definitely putting a twist on just like regular Christmas cheer, which I love. So you'll keep us on our toes. Amazing. Well, thank you guys for joining me. Thank you.